Hello there, I'm Tim and he's John. This is How to Murder Time, a show.
Video.
It's Planetside 2 today. I thought I'd record a little bit and then we're going to talk at you over it as it's going on here. I was mostly reminded that I play this game, or have done in the past, by the recent news that they broke some sort of record for most number of first-person shooter participants in a single battle.
Yes, 1,000 and something people on one island shooting each other in the head repeatedly.
Yeah, and that's always been the thing that's attracted me to this game, the scale of it, the just sweeping advances and the sheer large-scale participation of it. And I often find myself as much a spectator as a participant, so I thought...
Is that because you can't shoot straight?
That's because I can't shoot straight, yeah. So what I've done here, there we go, Stalker Cloaking 3 on screen there.
Yep.
That is the special gadget we're using today, which is essentially an always-on cloak. It depletes as you move, but if you are stationary, it consumes no power. So using that and some careful footwork, you can stay invisible for the entire match.
And you then spend the next 6 hours standing waiting for a base to get captured and then snipe someone.
Yes, here we go. Right, so I've got all that. Now, the Stalker Cloak won't let you use a main gun, so that's why I'm toting the pistol for most of this. I've also got a SMG in the other slot for reasons. So yes, Stalk here. So
Yeah,
already this is the Warp Gate Sanctuary. This is where you start. It's the nearest thing you get to a safe home base. That's where all the equipment comes from. There's a whole load of people rushing out to a plane, and I'm running along behind them because I got caught up in the spirit of it all. I don't know any of these people. I'm soloing.
And then you realise you didn't want to go to war.
Oh yeah, I don't want to go. So I thought I'd just sit here and just as well. Look at that, parking there. These are Galaxy dropships. The big green thing in the middle is a Galaxy. That on the left is a Liberator. That's a bomber. The Galaxy dropship's an iconic thing that takes about 15 troopers on board in various gun positions. Look out. I'm quite good at flying them, if I do say so myself, but I'm soloing here, so I didn't.
Some of these people aren't.
Well, it's yeah. Everyone needs to sort of work together to not all park on the same spot when you're picking troops up. Here he goes, coming in too hot. Back up.
It's fine.
It's fine. We can fit in there. That's fine.
Any landing you can almost walk away from.
Yeah, anyone who can use the plane again afterwards. Yeah, so you don't have to actually climb through a hatch. You just have to touch the exterior edge. Oh, bombers. This is a common scene in a warp gate.
More thrust.
Get out. Yeah.
Oh, is it going to make it?
See, when I pick up my squad when we're doing 5 rounds rapid, I tend to go up on the roof and park on some of the little pads there. We tend to be a much more organised outfit.
Oh, he looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's off. He's away.
Nope, he's going to land on the roof.
Oh, Oh, Scythe. Suddenly Scythe. There you go.
All the Scythe.
The Scythe is your Vanu Sovereignty. Oh, we're Vanu all this side here. This is the size of your Vanu Sovereignty light attack fighter plane. So let's have a look at the map. This is the sit rep. We're at the warp gate in the top corner there at the moment. A little arrowhead. The flashy bits are battles going on, so I decided to pick one and go because I can't stand around the warp gate all day.
I think you find you can.
So I'm going to grab myself a Valkyrie here, I think. There you go. I like the Valkyrie. They're the recent little small squad dropship that you hang out the sides of, all Vietnam Apocalypse Now style. But very cheap in terms of consumable resources, so if you need to just get from A to B, a decent plane to use. There it is. Off into third-person view so I can see where the hell's coming inside.
You're the good pilot, right?
I'm quite rusty. That's the problem. I was a good pilot. I haven't played it for about 4 or 5 months now. So I thought,
those people.
Yeah, here we go. There's an organised outfit on their way to the front line, all loaded down with troops. And look at that, almost formation flying there. So I've decided to tack on the formation because, again, I got carried away in the moment of it all.
Bomb that base.
Happens to be a lot. That's a friendly base.
Bomb the base.
I haven't got any bombs in here either.
Base the bomb.
You see in the little side right-hand portrait picture there's just me in the flight deck. There's a gunner position up front and you can fit four friends in the sides firing out with their own rocket launchers and what have you. It's quite a nice vertical takeoff and landing sort of flight model here.
Yep, and you're flying.
And I'm weaving all over the place to lure the enemy into a false sense of me not knowing what I'm doing.
You're doing a good job.
Probably. This is the island of Amarish, Amarish country. Yeah, all horses and carts, blah-de-blah, insert joke here. That's a tech plant going over underneath. It's a very distinctive sort of thing. Luckily it's a friendly one because there's gun deck there. You see the chap board firing away. That can be manned with about 8 different guns, some of which are anti-air, so it can be quite a bad thing to fly over an enemy one. Yeah, I'm breaking away from that lot now, moving around the side of the mountain, because the idea here was mostly just to use this plane for transport, get where I need to be to have a look at some on-the-ground fighting.
I don't believe there is any.
I haven't got any guns on this thing either. That's the job for the missing person in the number 2 slot. So
that's not very good for soloing.
It's a good transport. It's, you don't want to pull a whole galaxy just to get one person halfway across the map. A scythe tends to attract a bit of attention and can be a bit more fiddly to fly and land, so I thought this might be the thing.
What does the exclamation mark mean?
That's your mission. What's on the side there? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the time. It's telling you where to go next, because a lot of people, when playing this for the first time, don't know what to do apparently. And that updates, and basically it just sends you to the nearest fighting all the time. Here we go. This is an amp station. This is probably the biggest, nearest friendly base to the front line. I'm going to go and put over on this watchtower over on the side. I might even make it onto the pad. Here we go.
Okay.
No. Trees! No! Up! I was thinking of landing there, and I thought, no, hang on, a tank's got to run over it, so I changed my mind at the last minute.
I don't think you know how to fly.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah! Intact plane. Which I'm going to abandon now. So there used to be a deconstruct option on here, but they got rid of that because I think it was robbing people of vehicle kills. I was going to tidy up after me, and then I remembered. So here's a standard sort of watchtower thing here. Teleport pod here. Swoosh. Suddenly on the ground floor.
What's wrong with using the stairs?
Takes ages.
What's wrong with jumping off the side?
Okay, this is me failing to find a vehicle terminal. Nope, it's up the stairs.
That's logical.
There we go, right. I will going to need... no, not that one. Past me is an idiot. Going to need the flash. This is where I realised, hang on, no, this one can't cloak. There we go. That's it. Right cloaking device. That synchronises with your stealth suit and means the whole quad bike cloaks when you do.
Okay.
Which is very useful for getting around on foot as a cloaky person. Here we go. And that's me in third-person view, but you can't see me because I'm invisible. It does that sort of shimmery, ghosty thing. That shimmery, ghosty thing I've been trying to describe to people on the podcast for years, but now I can actually show you. That pink glow only shows up for you and friendly troops. I hope. If anyone shines a flashlight torch on you, that pink glow appears for everyone to see, so that's the way to deal with cloakers in this game. Okay, we found the front line. Here's the Sunderers. Those are mobile spawn trucks. People are respawning from there and running towards their death over and over. A bit like that Tom Cruise film. Okay. I'm going to be invisible now because I'm scared.
I think you're being a big coward.
I hardly shoot anyone at all in this entire thing. I'm a war correspondent. I need a press badge, see, so people don't shoot me. They don't have those, so they're probably in the cash shop.
I think you're going to have to be taken away by your superior
Okay, there's someone
officer.
using a scythe as a tank. That's not the way to do it, as he's about to discover. Incoming mosquito. It's all kicking off. It's all a bit mad. So there we go. What's that? It's a friendly bomber. There's no such thing as a friendly bomber.
No.
Okay. Just sometimes, though, some of them aren't aiming at you. Alright, so that's the enemy held base, the Terran Republic, up ahead, over the hilltop there, where you see the big flag on the mast. And we're trying to push inside there and flip one of their control points. Yeah, failure is not the path of enlightenment, apparently. We hear that a lot. So that A you can see through the hill is the control point where it is. I'm going to zoom in and show you on the map. There we go. So
okay,
A's right in the middle of the base, and there's a lot of little red arrowheads in between me and that. I'm not probably going to be capturing this base anytime soon.
There's a counter there about to hit 0.
Yeah, that's them resecuring their base from a failed attempt by us. No! Terran Republic! So, this is where it all gets a bit counter-attacky.
Does that guy not mind the fact that there's...
Right, that red force field there's their spawn room. They're firing out of there through their one-way force field, which is a bit unfair. There's me remembering that I can spot people, and I've become visible for some reason. I probably don't want to be visible. Turn your cloak on, you moron! Thank you. Alright, so it suddenly occurs to me that skylining on a ridgetop in view of their spawn room is probably not a good idea, so I drop down.
Tactically, it's...
the mighty Mag Rider. They hover sideways without a care in the world. Oh, hello. Quad bike. Cloaked quad bike.
Was there anyone on it?
No occupant. Yeah, exactly. The enemy cloaker jumped off somewhere nearby. This is why I then spend a few minutes cowering behind this rock in case I get invisibly assassinated. So that's your vehicle spawning pad. That's where they can pull fresh vehicles from, like that quad bike. It's quite next to their spawn room. Okay, so there's a couple of our lads bravely carrying on the push, but the Sunder right next to the spawn, I think, is under a bit of a heavy attack at this point. There it is. Bloke's up on the top of that tower there. Yeah, you can see one. Lobbing bricks of C4 off the top and trying to blow the spawn truck up. Makes sense. It's how you defend. Got to clear those things out, otherwise hundreds of troops keep coming in.
I feel sorry for the poor truck.
Yeah, there's a lot of vehicular slaughter goes on in this game.
Seems mean.
Well, the vehicles are worth quite a lot of points as well, so everyone tends to go a bit crazy when they have a rocket launcher. Oh God! Gotta run across the killing zone. I don't know why. I'm trying to find a better viewpoint for you. The dear viewer can see more of what's going on, and it's not looking that good around this side either.
Tank.
Oh no! Most van infantry are more frightened of their own tanks than the enemy's tanks. You'll find they will just kill you if they slide over. Oh, incoming mosquito, bane of my life. Bloody air cavalry, just effortlessly floating on the breeze and killing anything they like.
Nice foliage.
Okay, if you see just near the centre of the reticle, there's a sort of blue bar charging up.
Yeah.
That's my cloak's energy. So if that empties, that goes down as I move. As I stay still, it goes back up. If it empties, I will become visible and likely be killed immediately thereafter. So it's a bit of a cat and mouse game. Oh, smoke grenades! Look, somebody's lobbing a lot of smoke. It really is a surprisingly effective deterrent. You literally can't see much through there at all. Although there are sort of optics and add-on sights that can see in infrared and see through it all, but you've got to know the smoke's coming at all. So here's me getting probably a little bit too close for my own good now. So you can see the mini-map in the lower left corner there. That's keeping me up to date of what's going on. And I'm trying to improve that by placing that, which is a sort of circular radar motion detector. Now you can see a few more red dots have started to appear at the edge. It's got quite a long range. It's about half of that mini-map in width.
Does everyone get to see those?
Everyone sees that, yeah. This is how I'm helping. See, this is me learning to look at things and show them to other people. This is how I play. You can mooch quite a lot of support, spotting and recon XP by doing that for people, if you're not that good at shooting like what I am.
Have you considered going in and capturing that base?
I'm not going in there. It's full of people with guns. Look at it. The tracers are colour-coded for the team, which is helpful.
You're not even going to go offer medical help to
I
that
can't. I'm not a medic. I just have to stare at his dead body and think how closely that could have been me.
You're a monster.
I'm spotting people though. I'm seeing people and I'm going, look, there's a person, and then hoping somebody else does the thing. Oh dear. Oh, murdered from behind. I don't even know what happened there.
Where's your cloak now?
Well, it was on, but apparently somebody saw me. There's a BR-100. He's very good at the game, plays a lot, I'm sure. I'm not. So yeah, as you're moving with the cloak, you can see the sort of ghost of the pistol in front of you. That can be seen by everyone as well. So you do have to pick your moment when you want to move as a cloak, because you're not totally invisible. Okay, this is the nearest respawn truck. I need to get the hell away from here because it's going to get bombed any minute now, I'm sure. Oh, truck on fire! Reverse! Reverse! Oh God, running across the carriageway. I know. You see this shells going backwards and forwards. It's just praying at this point and hoping for the best. Right. Crouch. Let me shield cloak recharge a little bit.
You're carrying behind a tree.
I know, I'm hiding. You get very little armour in a cloaky suit. Okay, so now at this point they've managed to pull together enough tanks to severely push back our spawn truck line. You can see on the minimap in the lower corner the blue vehicles moving around. They're the friendlies.
Yeah, this is not the map of a winning team.
Oh no. No, we're having to back off pretty damn quick now, and they've managed to get out of their spawn room and get their own tanks up and running. So I'm deciding to fall back a little bit for tactical reasons and for not wanting to be dead reasons too.
You're a big coward.
I'm a big wuss. Oh, well, I specifically wanted to do this as a kind of war correspondent thing, so I'm not really chasing around trying to murder people in the back. But
oh, you don't want to stand up there.
See? Invisible ninja. Oh, I shot a person. And I even got a little red cross, which meant I hit them.
Wow.
Go me. I didn't get the kill though. Someone else hosed him. Light assaults jumping around up there with the jetpacks. This is sort of very typical hill country type fighting. There's me dropping another one of those, or trying to. It'll only go on certain inclines, that's why it goes red sometimes. There it is. That's now revealing an awful lot of red dots coming our way.
Nice landing!
I wish I hadn't placed it now. That's terrifying. So they're just swarming over this hill from the other side now. See on the mini-map. I will hide on this rock!
Is that wise?
Well, you watch and see, yeah. So there's a whole bunch of our snipey people. Now the snipers get a cloak, but it's a short duration sort of fixed decharge one. It doesn't stay on forever, so. Oh, but they can use their main gun with that one. So
he got sleepy.
I know. Just the noise and the spectacle of it all is amazing. The tracers going off there. I'm not even sure what's firing those
He's
rockets.
sleepy too.
Is that strikers? Ah! Vehicular manslaughter. I hate harassers with a passion.
Pretty sure they don't like you either.
Yeah. Now, I'm starting to notice at this point that there's a lot more red people around me than blue people, which means I sort of failed to get the hell out of the way in time, and I'm being overrun.
Are you about to be accidentally behind the wrong line?
Yes, as we see. There's a lot of dead friendly troops, and I can't help feeling a little bit guilty. Perhaps I ought to have shot some people in the heads or something. There we go. Now there's the TR snipers trying to set up a line on this ridge.
See, this is the ultimate opportunity for you to kill them all.
I know, but I'm just not fast enough, and there's nothing I can do about those. Those giant gorillas with the miniguns for arms. That's the max suit for the TR side. And there's very little. I mean, I could possibly blow them up with, like, boomers and C4 or
Well, at least you're
mines
getting
or something.
XP for spotting.
That's pretty much how I play, yeah. Look, everyone, there's an enemy. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah,
It's very important to keep the enemy abreast of the enemy's positions and stuff.
that
Anyway,
front
down in the
line
main valley.
really is down in that valley now.
And the valley's just been overrun by prowlers and lightnings now. You can see our people in the distance retreating back. Yeah, the tank's setting up on the ridge, we've got snipers, and here's me just being very, very quiet.
Oh!
Hello! At this point I think I stopped spotting as well, because when you press Q and target an enemy, it will show up and all the other people can see.
He's very close.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, did that guy see you?
This is the effectiveness of my cloaky suit. As long as I stay still and don't start shouting, enemy infantry spotted! Because when you do the spot, you literally shout it out in audio.
Why?
I don't know, because it really gives away to an
It's
alert
a dumb
enemy
thing to
where
do.
you are.
Consider not doing it.
Well, it can be useful if you're all in the same base and stuff. It alerts people to...
It's getting all quiet.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I've just been a push that fails can suddenly reverse very quickly indeed, especially if a really large number of people have reinforced the one you were attacking. They suddenly push backwards with enough force to carry you over to the next base and maybe beyond. So suddenly I find myself...
You're now so far back behind enemy lines that they're rebuilding around you.
Guys? Yeah, exactly. There's me. A little arrowhead. That red thing is a motion detector, which means I have to stay still or someone's going to see me. The enemy can use them too. And suddenly the battle's all gone up to the nearest watchtower, and I'm like about half a mile away from where I should be now. This sort of thing happens to be a lot, to be
You're
honest.
rubbish.
I'm rubbish, and also stuck, because that motion descent, so you can see on the minimap, will make me show up on the minimap to them if I move at this point, because it's got that kind of range.
That's fine, because there's no one around.
Yeah. And goes a little quad bike from it.
Oh.
Yeah. The air battle's carrying on, of course. Bloody mosquitoes. Oh, hello. Gosh. Oh. Yes. I just hear this eyes on a VS side, then I turn around and there's a twin anti-air armed Max on there. Now, the anti-air flat cannon is not the best tool for turning an infantry cloaker into marmalade, but it
will
does
do the job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's me being very quiet and just reflecting on what I just did for a little while. Meanwhile... Yeah. So they've already sort of steamrolled onto that watchtower, and they're going to push straight onto the amp station behind. At this point, I suppose I could try a daring ninja raid on the control point of the base they've just come from, but while that little charge down counter you can just see on the HUD on the left there, while that's going down, I can't put the hack on this base. You're only allowed to hack connected bases, and that one we're looking at directly now can't be under hack itself. So there would be no point me trying to sneak into the A point of the base here, because it wouldn't let me start a hack. So I just decided to go for it at this point. I'm just crazy. I don't care.
He's probably not there anymore.
I know. Yeah, no, he's there somewhere, because that's an anti-air Max. So they like big tall hills as their natural environment, and they just like to try and knock skies out from a quarter of a mile away.
You're fine.
I'm creeping away. I'm doing all right. I'm getting away with it. Look, there he is. Ha ha ha! I've evaded you with my invisible suit.
Have you
What's
looked
that
behind
noise? Ah! Hello. And I can't work out what he's looking at. He sits here for about 2 minutes staring up at that hilltop. And I think he may have seen the blip from the motion sensor of me making my way away. And it's taken all my resolve to not move at this point.
This is not something you want to see.
Yeah, because he may possibly have infrared sights on the... There'll be various different modules you can put on the gun sight to put it in a mode where he could theoretically see me at this range. But no, he's just... Yeah, he's firing away. He's... lost. He's not sure. He thinks there might have been a cloaker here, but he can't see anything moving on the hillside.
I'm not sure a tank's the best tool to find.
Oh, it certainly is. If you just have to lob it, there's a hell of a splash on those guns. Okay, he's bored now and he's off. This is the thing. Bored now is a very common thing in Planetside, and you can use it to make it work for you sometimes, particularly if you're doing this stalker cloaking thing. Obviously, you don't get, thousands of points per hour.
That tank's back.
Yeah, he's lobbing away. He's facing down into the enemy, our base. I've been out so long in the wild, I've gone native. Yeah. No, I'm just legging it down. Now, my primary concern at this point is just to try and get back to friendly lines. Hello, another bomber going over. Chasing Sundra, brave Sundra push to try and go and flank round to the base behind.
He looks friendly.
It's the way you do it if you can manage it, but you need a decent squad of quite large numbers to pull it off and not to be seen making the approach. If you can get that Sundra set up somewhere near, behind a shrub or whatever near the base, then you can get in there and do. So there's the supply caravan. Oh God, they're everywhere. There's me spotting. There's no one around to hear me, but anyone? It's a sort of passive-aggressive, somebody killed this thing for me, thank you. But you do get a fair amount of points for spotting. It stays lit up for about 30 seconds, a minute or so, and if someone else kills it, you get some XP. And
nice.
a lot of my XP comes from that. There you go, drop pod landing on the base. Some poor Vanu who hit instant action. What the hell? Yeah. That tends to happen if you choose the instant action option. You will just get drop podded into the most hectic...
Oh, that galaxy is...
Yeah, he's dropping some troops on the top there, probably.
I don't think this base is long for this world.
No, exactly. I don't, and I don't actually get to it before before it falls. So I'm just watching for a bit and spotting, hoping it makes a difference. But I think the people who would receive that spot information have probably got more on their minds at the moment. Yeah. It's a very well supplied assault. That a lot of respawn trucks. Ah, is he gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're even further behind.
So I'm still behind enemy lines. Yeah, here I am looking. Where's the nearest place? So the amp station, that's a lot more fortified. It's got big walls, it's got big gun turrets, it's a large structure. I decided to make a sprint for it.
And it's probably got all the troops from that base in.
Well, they're going to be pushing on it, but there's a lot of difficult terrain, and also they've still got to clear out what's left in the tower they've just captured. There'll be a lot of Vanu still running around in there, so that it'll slow them down briefly. I'm going to leg it. So hoofing it over the hills here.
Your cloak's about to run out.
Oh, I'm visible. Stop. Wait for cloak to recharge. Yeah, it's all about choosing your push. Push, stop, and try and keep it. Keep a rhythm going. If you just leg it all the time. I think I've got the adrenal pump as a module there, which boosts my running speed a little bit as well. So it helps me cover some ground.
I see blues in the distance.
Yeah, at last, friendly troops. Now, the trick here is to get over and into the friendly lines without being murdered for a deserter or just being shot because twitchy and I'm an infiltrator.
Also, you probably do have to get through a front line, don't you?
Well, sort of. It's all channeled. This ridgetop you can see on the minimap, there's a road just to the north there, northeast. That's where the tanks have to go through. They'll never get over this ridgetop properly.
If only you had an anti-aircraft.
I know. So unfortunately, they don't let you carry burster max arms on an infiltration suit. That would be awesome. Cloaked anti-air.
Stinger missile would do it, surely.
Yeah, also not allowed. That's a heavy assault type weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there we go. They're trying to push on the gate and the wall there. I don't know who designed these bases, but they ought to be court-martialed and shot or something, because there's just whacking great gaps in these walls all around the place.
They probably died in the first assault.
Yeah. Oh, if only I'd put a gate... Oh, hell, Harris are coming over the hill. So, again, I'm going to have to postpone rejoining my comrades in arms somewhat. There we go. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, I'd fallen. Okay, there's me spotting stuff. Just randomly, because I think it might help. So bombers coming over. Yeah, so you get quite a lot of fixed emplacement turrets and on the towers in these bases, so that helps slow the assault down somewhat. It's quite a tough nut to crack by air if it's manned. Unlike the first game, this game the turrets don't auto fire, so they do need people in them.
You should probably go get on a turret then.
Yeah, the trouble is a lot of them have been wrecked already, so I'm just sprinting inside. Oh, hell, I'm being bombed! So I realise, ow! The bombing pain! Whoever was in it lost sight of me there, because I remembered to turn my cloak back on. But as you can see by the flashing health bar there, I'm centimetre from death. Yes, dragging my useless leg. Tell Daphne I love her! Right, I think it's safe to move, possibly, almost. I'm going to run for it anyway.
Can't help but notice you're not healing.
I know, I don't. You don't heal automatically, I don't think. You need to find a medic. nearby. I think... Yeah, that's it. The shield comes back if you decloak, as I have here. But the health, you need to find a medic.
That beep wouldn't get annoying while you're playing.
No, not at all. I don't know. It happens to be so much. Right, so this is inside. That in the porter cabin there is a shield generator for the front gate.
Okay, is that why it keeps going back?
It's been flipped at the moment. It's charging down. Oh yes, I just put this mine here so it's out of harm's way. Someone gave me this landmine. Terrible. Okay, so yeah, someone's managed to stabilise it. Hasn't got the flashy thing now. It's just about to see the shield in the distance there when I look at it again. Yeah, there it is. That stops tanks coming through and into the inner courtyard, but it will disappear if the whirly thing in that room goes. Now, this is me remembering that I can heal myself if I quickly change to medic class. There it is. Combat medic. Use the F button there, which is an AoE heal over time. There you go. Toasty. Right. And
you probably want to put the cloak back on.
Yep. Back to the terminal. Quickly resuiting the cloak. Go, go, go. Cloak up. And we're off again. Hurrah. And never healthier than now. So, yeah, there's a lot of people coming over the wall tops. You can see there happens to be a friendly one, but the enemy are up there as well with their stupid jump packs.
Are you, by any chance, on a side that's not very good?
The Vanu, I don't know.
Because this does appear to be one big round.
I don't know. Next time I bring up the map, it might show the sort of pie chart showing a number of people from each side in the sector. And I think possibly what's going on here is that we're just being a bit outnumbered. So, there we are. The anti-air turret up there being rocketed from somewhere. Can't see where it's coming from. Get out! Ah, I've spotted an enemy. There he goes, and gone again. Another one dropping down there. I should probably shoot the gun a bit more.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at shooting the gun.
Oh, yeah, there's a cloak there.
Someone got one though. Yeah, that's because I spotted it, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, jetpack bloke going into the room with the shield in.
Yeah, that shield's not long for this world.
Well, yeah. There's a very sort of set process of capturing these bases. You need to knock the shield generators out, you need to get spawning in position, you need to get the central control point. Oh, how, there's an enemy here! Ah, I headshotted him. He's that sort of the circle with the cross. That means a headshot.
He still survived.
He didn't like that. He's wearing a helmet, and yeah, gone. She, I think. Either way. Yes, this is often what happens to me in sort of one-on-one firefights. I panic, I fire all over the place. Oh, hello. Hello. There's an enemy! I'm shooting the enemy! I killed someone!
You've got a kill!
I killed a goon as well. I'm not sure if they're the goons or they just used the name or whatever, but yeah, so I made a kill. That would be the only kill you'll see today.
Or this week.
Motion detector, here we go. Now I've put the motion detector in a good place here. It's covering an... I don't know when Optimus Prime joined the game. He wasn't there last time. I think that's a new voice pack for mech suits. There, recon ribbon! If every time you do a thing a certain number of times you get a ribbon, which is just a little XP bonus for doing your thing. It's good for people who aren't very good like me because it means you can actually earn points and equipment and things. I see you! I see you too! I'm looking at you! Look guys! I'm looking at a person!
Yeah, we're not doing much about them.
That's not my job. I leave that to people who can shoot straight.
Oh,
yeah, that's
a problem.
That's the glow of a gate diffuser device. It will allow a suitably equipped vehicle to just drive through the force field like it wasn't there, which does tend to make the pitiful defences of this base even more holy. I gotta shoot a bit. I probably shouldn't shoot a bit because people might see me. I'm hiding again. Yes, I'm quite a coward.
Yeah.
I'm a war correspondent. It's important that I document things.
What, the utter rout of your side?
the plight of the Vanu, yes. So here we go, that's the base layout overall. You can see there's the vehicles going around the north. They're setting up a spawn point directly north, and they'll probably use jump jets to come over the wall from there. The game could really do without jump jets, I think. It just turns it into this stupid, crazy, bonkers Unreal Fortress team assault game rather than a proper war. I mean, what's the point in having walls when half the troops have got jump jets anyway, so, you know. And this... Yeah, it's just straight up and over onto the balcony, we don't care. I'm going to shoot you in the back. Oh, someone else shot him.
That's not lucky, because you were nowhere close.
I was about to die. Absolutely.
You've really punished the wall behind him.
Yeah, I won't try that again. Here's me just sort of standing around and panicking a bit. I'm going to go outside and have a look over here. that's the main central building. Again, those force fields won't drop until the generators are gone. Oh, ow, thank you. I'm walking here, invisibly. That's me just being nearly run over to death by a friendly Sandra.
Yeah, part of the course.
I don't be cross about that. I'm invisible. It was my fault. They will see me as a pink glow, but often I shouldn't be in the way anyway. They don't mean to hurt me. So yeah, that little shield with the tank in is the one that controls... Oh, stop coming through our force field. What's the point, really? Stopping the tanks coming through anyway. That gadget can only be fitted on some vehicles. I'm not sure the big tanks can put one on, so... That's why that tank's just waiting over there and shelling anything it can see. Once that gets inside, things are going to go south quite quickly.
I think things
so
have gone
the shields
south.
with the tanks in are the exterior perimeter shield generators, which that one's trying to sort out there. Here's a man trying to heal me, but I've still got my cloak on, so it won't let me be healed. You have to decloak for a medic to be able to heal you.
That's fine. I think your health is going to
Health's kind of expendable at this point, yeah. It doesn't help usually. I'm either alive or I'm dead. Okay. So, yes, they're making quite a push on trying to secure the spawn room, which is the other side of that porta cabin there. And we're trying to push out towards the shield generator. And oh god, they're on the wall tops.
Yeah.
This is the jump jets, you see. I'd love to see what Planetside 2 would be like without light assault.
Only you had a cloak.
Oh, I should probably put my cloak on. No, I think I decloaked on purpose to charge the shield up. I've got the blue bar back, but... Yeah, they're just swarming over the wall tops now. Light assault for the win, really. Very irritating.
So, in summary, you hate every unit.
Oh, the medics are alright. No, they're bastards as well, because they keep rezzing dead troops. I don't know. I tend to hate the enemy. I suppose you meant to, really, isn't it? It's war. Okay, it's me dropping another motion sensor and hoping to move. Ow, my spine!
What shot you?
I don't know, but I go to have a look round there, and there's no one. Nothing. So whoever shot me probably got killed. Damns a lot. You know, you're all set to charge back out to kill the bloke who just killed you, and someone killed him a second later, so... No one really wins in war.
No. Except the arms manufacturers.
Nanite manufacturers in this, I think. It's all nanites. I do like those Max voice packs. They sound like robots. There's me throwing a grenade! I'm helping! And then I run away, and the grenade went bang, and I didn't kill anyone at all.
No.
Go team! And I appear to still be visible.
Yeah.
Maybe I forgot I was an infiltrator at this point, in the heady excitement of grenading. Oh, I've just been shot, I should probably put a cloak on. Oh, now here's a medic who can't heal me with my cloak on. Thank you, Mr. Medic. Yeah, I even did a voice macro thank you there. I'm polite. But now my shield's down, so I'm going to have to decloak to make that charge up. Here's the generator.
Ah, excellent. You can defend it with your life.
I could defend it with my life, or I could run away. We got a bit of a counter-attack going on here at this point, so that's quite good. I'm going to help them by putting my motion sensor down again. And it should light up some more people. Yeah, there's one extra dot appeared on the mini-map. I'm not sure I'm a help.
Now, what you're doing there is you're just showing how badly people are doing.
I'm observing. I'm an observer. I should have a they don't have UN blue helmets in the cash shop, which is annoying. There you go. Wall turret there. Nope. Oh, yeah. So while we were busy pushing back against this side, they flanked us because they're like military freaking geniuses or something.
Or know what they're doing.
Yeah, it always happens to me. I go to a place and they wanted me to go to that place and they're actually in another place doing an important thing. And it really winds me up. But that's okay because they've also pushed through and broken into this side as well. So there's stuff for me to do over here. So I'm going to run back over to this generator. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to defend it, probably, with my life. I've got a
with
pistol.
Your life is the...
I've run out of cloak. I've put a motion sensor down. That'll help. That's my sort of default option, really. Well, I figure that since I'm useless, I might as well try and aid the people who know what they're doing as best I can. And that extends to a variety of my playstyles, like engineering, support. Ow, 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 ow! You can see me. Referee.
It might be shooting the other one.
Yeah, there was someone stood next to me, actually. That's probably a bad thing. So they're really dug in that building. Yeah, there's one sneaking around the side there. There's me trying to get to a better place nearer for the motion sensor.
Have you considered going to a base a couple of bases back from the front line where it's a lot quieter? And
I often do that. Yeah, but that's not going to make for a very exciting video television thing. I'm a correspondent, see? War journalist. So, There's a lot of red arrowheads around. I'm going to try not to be seen and murdered by any of them, because then I won't be able to do any more war journalism. Yeah. Oh, they've got their own motion sensor out. That's going to make life awkward. I'm going to move anyway. I just don't care. I'm crazy. Oh, it turns out hundreds of our troops have gone in and sorted it out while I was busy panicking. Go me. Go team. Hurrah.
Why is there grass in the building?
I don't know. Sloppy design. Hey, I've been healed. Bonus. Yeah, they just keep coming.
Oh, this is looking a bit more promising.
Well, yeah, we got this side of it, but I think the other side probably is still in trouble, as I recall. But it really is about persistence and numbers. I mean, yes, obviously individual shooting skill is important, but... that was cheeky. Chap got knifed there. Ah, run away, enemies! I don't know where to stand! I do sometimes let the panic sweep over me a bit.
Yeah.
I know what I'll do! Is it motion sensor type? No, because I ran out of motion sensors at this point.
That's
so
terrible.
I'm just going to sit here.
You literally had one job.
One job. So I figure I might just start spotting people. There we go. I spotted you, and I spotted you. I've seen you. I see you. How not to be seen? I got a service ribbon for spotting people. I'm the best spotter ever. There's a person. And I've seen a thing there.
Yeah, you know what I said about it? It looked like it was going well.
Yeah, there's a quite concerted push in. There's a chap around the other side.
You should kill him.
Ah! No, don't kill that one. That's one of ours. It's all too easy to get sort of overwhelmed into a position like this where you've just no idea where they're not coming from, and it can be quite paralysing at times.
Headshot him repeatedly while he's not looking.
Ah, he was too slow. Someone else. And he rezzed someone else as well before someone killed him, and they saw me in my corner.
Oh.
I know. See, that's the problem with being a cloaker. As soon as you do anything, they see you and kill you. So I tend not to try and do anything and just see things instead, because you stay alive a lot longer. I suppose if you're using cloaking as part of a large operation and you actually do need to be doing the recon, then it's important not to be detected. But yeah, I was just soloing. This is me returning to Sanctuary beaten.
Oh.
Yes. So I ended up with 3 deaths and 1 kill from that session, but it was a very long session. And I got a lot of points spotting things, but there you go. So there you go. That's a very typical base assault.
Excellent.
Yeah. So with that, we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.